to Johnson's? 3.6, adding and subtracting fractions, can you?
Yes.
Fractions. Fractions are always part of what number? 1. What's the top number of a fraction called?
Numerator.
Bottom number?
Denominator.
Ooh, denominators. There's something about denominators you need to know. It says the first thing you look at when adding or subtracting fractions. Oh, yeah. What's the first thing you always look at when adding or subtracting fractions?
Denominator.
In order to add or subtract fractions, what must you always have?
Common denominators.
Okay, a common denominator is a must when adding or subtracting fractions. So what's a must again?
Common denominator.
Can't add or subtract unless the denominators are the same. What's another name for a common denominator?
Like denominator.
All right, 1/7 and 3/7. What's the first thing we're looking at?
Denominator.
And the denominators are what?
Same.
So do I need bubbles?
No.
What do I do then?
You add the numerators.
So I just add the numerators. What's 1 plus 3?
4.
And my denominator stays the same?
Yes.
1/7 of a candy bar would be like this much, right?
Yes.
3/7 of a candy bar would be 1, 2, 3, that much, right?
Yes.
Altogether, 4/7 of a candy bar would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Would that picture be helpful?
Yes.
Probably. Why do I have bubbles on number 7? Why do you see these things called bubbles here, everybody?
Because the denominators are not the same.
Oh yeah, the 5 and the 7, the denominators are different, right? So because they're different, we need to find a common multiple for 5 and 7. What's a common multiple for 5 and 7?
35.
So where do I write that 35?
Below the 5 and 7.
Below the 5 and the 7, I make my fraction bar, right?
Yeah.
Write my plus, yes? After I write my common denominator, what do I make next?
Bubbles.
What?
Bubbles.
What?
Bubbles.
It doesn't sound like everyone's answering my questions. I need all eyes up here. Hey, ladies, eyes are up here. You're making the video really long. Eyes are up here. So I need to make my bubbles. So I'm going to make my bubbles. And how do I know what goes in this first bubble? How do I know that? How do I know what goes, or why do I know that's a 7, I guess? Oh, because to get to 35, I multiply by 7, right? So what do I multiply the top number by?
7.
What's 2 times 7?
14.
14. So the numbers in the bubble should always be the same?
Yes.
How do I get from 7 to 35? What do I multiply the top number by?
5.
What's 1 times 5?
5.
Ooh, so now my denominators are the same, right?
Yes.
What's 14 plus 5?
19.
Okay, that makes sense, yes?
Yes.
Is this fraction equivalent with that fraction?
Yes.
Is this fraction equivalent with this fraction?
Yes.
Cool. Why no bubbles here?
Because the denominator is the same.
Why isn't my answer 6/12? Because 9 minus 3 is 6, right?
Yeah.
Why is my answer 1/2?
That's
Oh, you need to reduce. And what numbers help us reduce again?
2.
No, what kind of numbers? Not, say again? Factors. Factors help us reduce, yes? And what helps us get to a common denominator? What are those numbers called? Say again? Multiples, right? We good?